The Beta Gamma Eta chapter of PTK officers are excited to offer you this virtual induction ceremony. This is the first time we've ever done this, so we're hoping that you have a good experience with it. I'd like to introduce to you our chapter officers, President Kennedy Tisdale.
Hi guys.
Vice President of Leadership, Kelsey Neuer.
Hi guys, sorry I had to unmute myself.
Vice President of Fellowship, Aurora McCarty.
Hi guys.
And our treasurer, Ariana Santiago.
Hi.
Welcome to the induction ceremony as we recognize the candidates for membership into Beta Gamma Eta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Phi Theta Kappa is the largest honor society in higher education with nearly 1,300 chapters on college campuses in all 50 states and across the world. More than 3.5 million students have been inducted since its founding in 1819, with approximately 130,000 students inducted annually. PTK focuses on recognizing and encouraging the academic achievement of college students while providing opportunities for individual growth and development through participation in scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship programming. I'm proud to share that in Washington State, our members of PTK have a 95% graduation rate. These students we honor today are some of the best and brightest in our community. The Beta Gamma Eta chapter is proud to induct 30 members today.
The Beta Gamma Eta chapter of PTK was chartered in 1996. This year, for the first time since 2009, the chapter was able to reach 5-star status. In addition, we were recognized at the regional level with the first place award, Distinguished Theme Award for our Honors in Action project. Oh, you're muted, Dr. Ramos.
Kennedy was awarded second place in the Distinguished Chapter Officer Award category.
Thank you. And our advisor, Dr. Ramos, was awarded Distinguished Chapter Advisor at the international level, which, by the way, I'm very thrilled about, and she deserves it. So everybody give a silent clap for Dr. Ramos because she's awesome. We are proud of what we have accomplished as a chapter this year and hope you are honored to join our 5-star chapter, Beta Gamma Eta. PTK introduced the All-USA American Academic Team in 1994 to recognize community college students for their scholastic achievement and service. The program honors the academic high achievers who contribute positively on their campuses and in their communities. It is an honor to introduce Olympic College President, Dr. Marty Cavalluzzi.
Thank you very much. I am happy to join you for the induction ceremony for Beta Gamma Eta chapter of PTK. It's my pleasure to recognize Graham Forbes and Ariana Santiago as the all Washington students selected from Olympic College. Graham is a mechanical engineering student planning to transfer to Washington State University with the intent to pursue a career in aerospace. He volunteers at his church where he leads the audio video team for the youth group. Ariana is a full-time Running Start student who will earn her AA and transfer to Vanderbilt University. She plans to study biomedical engineering and/or economics. When not studying, she works as treasurer for OC's PTK chapter and president of the Running Start Club. Serves youth group peer leader, helps her American Heritage Girls troop as a leader in training, coaches archery for Kitsap 4-H, and competes with her recurve bow at the state national level. Unbelievable. You should all be very proud. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And now to our next speaker. Dr. Brendan Taga was recently chosen as the Vice President of Student Services at Olympic College. Dr. Taga holds a JD from Seattle University and a PhD from the University of Washington. Today, he will share his thoughts on service and leadership, which are two of the 4 pillars of Phi Theta Kappa.
Ariana. So first, congratulations to all the inductees and congratulations to Graham and Ariana. This is the highest honor society distinction for Olympic College, and you should all take it as no small feat. The president and I are really proud of everything that you've accomplished. So when Dr. Ramos asked me to speak about service and leadership, I could think of no other topic more apropos than servant leadership, given the state of affairs today. In the cacophony of chaos brought about by the devastation of COVID-19 and the raw energy of the protests against racial violence and the murder of George Floyd, society more than ever will be looking to each of you for leadership. And by leadership, I'm not speaking necessarily about authority, power, or positionality, but the ability to influence, guide, and inform, and most importantly, empower others. When we think of servant leadership, many characteristics come to mind: humility, transparency, trust, ethics, just to name a few. But the true role of the servant leader is to empower others. As stated by Jack Welch, the former CEO of General Electric and a titan of industry, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. For each of you on this Zoom conference, it's clear based on your membership in an International Honor Society that you all have the ability to grow yourself. But because of this, it is also your obligation and privilege to empower others to rise up and meet their challenges. To do this requires trust and authenticity. And this trust can only be built where there's a true commitment to learn about others and their lived experiences. As President John F. Kennedy stated, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. So too then is listening. A servant leader slows down and takes time to hear the stories of others as they reveal their vulnerabilities about issues that affect them, and continues to build their trust by making an honest effort to truly understand. Moreover, servant leaders take responsibility for listening to others and for listening to and reflecting upon their own biases. With this information, they also place themselves in others' shoes to develop increased awareness. Any parent in the room understands that as a leader, you're in charge, but you're certainly not always in control. Yes, you will need to advocate for others at times, and leaders understand that a failure to act on issues of injustice and incivility not only contributes to the corrosion of a democratic society and culture, it can result in decreased credibility and loss of trust between a leader and the members of their community. The goal of listening is therefore not just to learn and understand in order to take more meaningful and effective action, although it will. It is also fundamental to the idea of democracy, the belief that all people have equal rights, responsibilities, and voice. But great leaders, like great parents, understand that at the end of the day, people must find their own way forward. As a servant leader, you must take responsibility to influence and cultivate a more meaningful environment committed to understanding issues that affect others and support others to rise. With that, I want to thank you for including me tonight. Congratulations to the inductees, and we're all very proud of you. And I'll put my email in the chat box, and if any of you want to ever stop by, so to speak, just some strange times now, but if any of you want to email and do a Zoom conference or just chat about anything on your mind, please feel free to reach out. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Taga.
Dr. Cavalluzzi, Dr. Taga, Dr. Ramos, faculty, staff, and fellow Phi Theta Kappa members, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our Honor Society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the Beta Gamma Eta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society.
To be inducted into a scholarly fellowship which embraces community colleges, not only of your own state, but of the nation and the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Beta Gamma Eta. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarship to which you must give yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you.
The torch, symbolic of knowledge, is the servant of wisdom, which dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the paths of judgment.
The white rose, typifying purity and beauty of life, with its white bud, signifies intellectual associations.
If it would show. This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa, consists of a golden slab, keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field, like the escutcheon of our coat of arms, refers to the golden opportunities that abound on every hand for society folk to evidence their culture and perform good works. Since gold is the most noble of metals, it shall have a further significance to our society, for it shall represent that nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership.
Across the slab, you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals that bind us together. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, which are the initials of the Greek word meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity.
Behind the band is a wreath, on one side composed of oak leaves and the other laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society.
Above the band is the representation of the head of Athena, a symbol of learning. In the base appear the Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge and learning, the common ideal for members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This badge stands as a symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership in our select group.
The Constitution of PTK states the purpose is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and to scholarly ideals among its members, and whose principles are embodied in the Greek letters which stand for phoronemon, thumos, and keratos, wisdom, aspiration, and purity.
Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you come to complete the pledge, which admits you into complete fellowship. So we'll have a slide to show now. And as they come up, you'll say,
I, Carmela Antonio.
I, Haley Carr.
I, Miranda Chaco.
I, Hyosok Chung.
I, Annette Ferrati.
I, Graham Forbes.
I, Carrie Gleason Bates.
I, Gabriel Gray.
I, Andre Henderson.
I, Madison Johnson.
I, Gregory Legister.
I, Aurora McCarty.
I, Afton Neal.
I, Kelsey Neuer.
I, Natalie Peterson.
I, Ariana Santiago.
I, Kennedy Tisdale.
I, Serenity Usman.
Do do solemnly
Do solemnly promise on the 5th of June
I shall try to
to
uphold the
uphold
standards of
Phi Theta
Kappa
Kappa and the objects contained in mine, and I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.
And promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.
That was really nice. Thank you all for reading. You did great. So it is my pleasure to welcome you to Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore, always for truth, and to dedicate yourself to the cultivation of the well-reasoned, a prelude of service and honor. I will now induct the officers for the next academic year. Kelsey Neuer will serve as chapter president, and Gabriel Gray will be our vice president of scholarship. You are charged with the responsibility of learning the duties of your office and executing those duties to the best of your ability. Now, read the oath off of the screen and insert your name, please.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I, Neuer, do solemnly promise to fulfill to the best of my abilities my duties as an officer of the Beta Gamma Eta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa.
Okay. I, Gabriel Gray, do solemnly promise to fulfill to the best of my abilities my duties as an officer of the Beta Gamma Eta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa.
And I invite everyone to clap now. If you could unmute your mic.
You are duly recognized as the executive officers of Beta Gamma Eta chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. We pledge the support of the members of this chapter to you.
Oh, I think I was supposed to make everyone clap after that.
That's okay.
So I'm going to stop sharing.
I have one more thing.
Yeah, so I want to remind everybody one more time that we still have officer positions open for next year, and those are rolling. So you guys, if you're interested, let Dr. Ramos know or Kelsey, shoot him an email, and we'll get in touch with you about that. I want to thank everybody so much for coming. I appreciate everyone's time, and you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting our chapter. I look forward, even though I'm passing the baton on, I think it's going to be a great year, and I look forward to the wonderful things that this chapter will accomplish over the next academic year. So thank you guys so much for coming.
And
Thank
we'll
you,
finish
Kennedy.
our ceremony
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
with the Phi Theta
Thank
Kappa
you.
song.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Oh, we're leaving.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we got a song, guys.
Oh, there's a song.
That's
Maybe.
some trees. That's not.
That's it. Technologically challenged.
Okay.
Now we can thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for having us.
Second, so I can take a picture of.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can stay.
Just for 1 sec.
Let me get my hair cute.
Me too. Let me get mine.
The best I can do to get a picture of the screen.
Nice one, President Marty.
Thanks. Hey, congratulations. And congratulations to all of you. It really is. It's a huge honor. And I don't even know if you know yet where this is going to take you, but being part of Phi Theta Kappa opens a lot of doors. It's a very good thing to participate in.
Thank you so much, Dr. Cavaluzzi. We appreciate you coming and supporting us today.
I wouldn't miss it. I look forward to the next one.
Woohoo! Thank you,
We're gonna be
guys.
live next time.
Take care, everyone.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
Jen.
you.
Thanks,
Thank
Teresa.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me. Awesome group of students you have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're really amazing.
Thanks, Teresa.
Thanks for coming, Brendan.